There we go. Like, we're up and running, so hello everyone, and welcome out to Dragon Quest III HD Remake. Oh wait, HD 2D Remake. Good God. Finished up Dragon Quest 1 and 2 Remake the other day. Gotta go right into 3. Oh. Actually, I had to press them there.
If you can hear me, follow the sound of my voice. Yes, come this way.
Can I get the personality I want? I know how dashing works, game. Personalities in this game are extremely important as it determines how your stats grow. Not being voiced. Watches overall. One day not long from now, you will appear before me, a true hero. I think that's supposed to be Rubus. Before your journey can begin, you must teach me something. Teach me the manner of person you are. For my questions honestly as you're able. Are you ready to begin? Oh, they want our actual, like, days, I guess. Nice to be golden in his trip. Yes, okay. I somehow actually got this, my preferred one, like, on my first try, just going through this all. And your people tires. This actually kind of leads into a similar area with yes and no here. Like, yeah, this flowchart I got. Answer yes, which is probably how I actually got over to that. Yeah. Because there's actually like 2 extra questions you get in here if you answered yes that leads right to here. You enter all these, and that gives you a scenario. Yep, we got the right one. Go into this. What world? Crikey, it's a monster! Help! Goddess, preserve us! Numenor, a monster! Come on then, you big bully, let's have ya! Alright, so for what I want, we need to take out 1 or 2 people. And then we leave. There's other ones, if you take out everyone, you get logical. If you're only 1 man, you get careless. You get cowardly if you take out the nun but spare the boy. Helpless, you get take out 3+ but spare the nun and the boy. But with this, we should get valiant. Incredible Paragon. Yeah, oh wait, it's Paragon in this one. Actually, capable of putting yourself in almost anybody's shoes, but you get to. They place more importance on the hopes and fears of others than on your own. You're deeply passionate and never allow anything to dampen your spirits. Thus, everyone you meet finds it easy to trust you. Fun and reward that trust effortless. In short, you are an incredible person, and this description does not currently. You have faith that it soon will. Let me say it again. You are an incredible person. If you do not feel like one yet, you must strive to become one. Your spirit, your soul, the essence of your character. Now, my child, very soon the dawn will break and you will rise to greet the new day. And she who watches over all, and I look forward to the time when you and I come face to face at last.
Oh.
I wonder what you would get if you got, like, lazy. Wait until he's a little bit older. Say that we have no word from Ortega since he left for the volcano.
Well, no time like the present.
I know.
What would she have said if we got cowardly? Or helpless?
I'll
Or
go and
lazy?
wait for now.
Vain? Selfish? Carefree? Too bad. There's also silly, macho, bully, fearless, alert, vain, timid.
Cooey! Wakey, wakey! Rise and shine! Morning, my darling. It's time to get up. Today's a very important day. After all, it's not every morning you ask the king himself to give your big journey his personal blessing. This is what I've been raising you for all these years. Well then, shall we get going? Come on, follow me.
And so Gohan goes on his journey, because I swear this is like Boo Saga Gohan kind of designed for the hero in 3.
Come on, dear. You know where the castle is. Straight
The other
on now.
popular, like, personality
Off
is
you go. And remember to
Lothario
mind your
slash
manners.
Vamp.
I won't have the king thinking
Based
you've
on if
been
you're a man
dragged
or a
up.
woman, and they are actually different. The Vamp personality is probably one of the biggest reasons why female characters are extremely popular in this game. But, like our current one, which should be, yep, Paragon. Paragon gives ridiculous strength gains. Like, it's probably gives some of the biggest gains in, amongst all of them, straight up for a stat. I don't think anything else really hits 140% that Paragon gets. Yeah, it's 140% for Paragon, 100% for resilience, 70% for agility, 100% for stamina, and 70% for wisdom and luck. Means we're not going to be very fast or we're going to be that great of a spellcaster, but we hit things with a sword, it's gonna feel it.
Well met, child of Ortega. We could not locate any of Ortega's belongings. I see. To think something out there is capable of besting a man of his
Oh wait, I
caliber.
was wrong. There is Genius. That gives 140% to wisdom.
My husband thought long and hard before setting off. I'm sure he was at peace when he passed.
Doubtless your mother has recounted the tale of your father's final moments many times. When he fell into the maw of that accursed volcano, the world lost a great man. However, we wholeheartedly approve of your wish to follow in his footsteps and set forth on the path of adventure. For it is what he would have wanted. And only the child of such a hero as he could hope to save our world. The foe we face is dire indeed, the archfiend Baramos. Many of the peoples of this world do not yet even know his name. And yet, his grip on our realm grows ever tighter.
He's not even the final
He
boss
must
of
be
this game.
stopped, no matter the cost. You must free us from the Archfiend's ever-encroaching tyranny. But alone, you will only meet the same fate as your father. Go and consult with Mistress Patty in town, and use this to outfit the companions she has selected for you.
You're just so generous, King.
Allow me to proffer some guidance. You would be wise to seek out the thief's key, an implement that can open a myriad of the world's doors. Obtain it, and your travels will be that bit easier.
Mercury Games really like these
But first, I
keys.
suggest you heed His Majesty's advice and seek like-minded individuals at Patty's party planning place.
Don't you
Once
just
you have
mouth
done so,
alliteration.
try making your way to Reeve, a quaint village to the northwest of our fair kingdom.
I think there's more guidance than we got in the
You will
freaking
now
original
find
game.
Reeve marked on your map. Locating the rest of the realm's noteworthy areas, however, is a task I believe best left in your capable hands. You simply need note down anywhere you happen to visit. Be sure to see these places with your own eyes first, though. Otherwise, and remember, your curiosity is an asset most valuable. Lend it an ear at all times, and you will surely benefit. However, remain wary, lest it lead you into trouble on occasion.
We expect great things of you.
Yeah. So that. Live in the age of the internet, so it's not nearly as important, you know? Now, what else can I loot from the castle? Hidden items all over the place. The castle and follow the sea. The promontory cave is where you shall soon be. As I recall, that's like the cave that we used to cross the channel. We only have the continental map. Yeah, the map's gonna get way bigger than that. That's the door that requires the magic key. Thief key door. Always want to be on the lookout for pots and barrels. Another thief key door. Oh, okay. Good old humble pot lid. Starter shield of many. Can't get through those without the ultimate key. There's the key door. There's actually quite a few ways to try to manipulate your personality typing. Some accessories will force you into a personality type as long as you have it equipped. Not the biggest fan of those. The other method is books. You find them, you have a character read them, you lose the book, and that person, well, learns how to be that personality. Good old mini medals to collect. A lot of thief key doors in here. Like if you want that vamp personality I was talking about, you want to either equip a garter or use the book Guns and Bun. And the reason why vamp is so, like, heavily, like, celebrated, built up, the thing that people always want for their characters to be, is because it's a personality type that, one, does not have any negatives to it at all. It's 110% strength, 100% resilience, 120% agility, 110% stamina, 110% wisdom, and 120% luck. So it basically has like the highest average of stat gains across the board. Now for someone like Rion, who he does learn some magic, but he'll never be the best mage. That's one of your party members, honestly, in my opinion. Like, we get access to the lightning elemental spells. I think we get the group fire spells and healing magic. Healing magic, you don't really care about your wisdom that much for it. In fact, like, damage scaling off of wisdom is shit in general. Hey. Nice. I honestly do not know what, like, the formula is for trying to, like, working with your wisdom, but it kind of feels like, say, the basic fire spell is Frizz. It has, like, a damage range of 10 to 30, and the wisdom will just make sure you try to get as close to 30 as possible. It won't really go that far beyond it. You're not really gonna get your, like, basic spells to be doing as much damage as a high tier spell.
Hey, you. Still
And
can't
that's what I'm
believe
saving
this
so that I
day's
can at least
finally
get some
here.
decent personality traits for my
I
playing
remember
party.
when you popped out of your mother like
I
it
basically
was
like 2
yesterday,
physical
you know?
fighters, 2 magic specialists.
And don't be thinking I'm ridiculously old or anything. I was just a kid back then. But to think that was 16 whole years ago.
Obviously, Rion's gonna
At
be one of our
any rate,
physical
I'm
fighters.
sure you know by now, but Hattie's Party Planning Place is your one-stop shop for all things adventuring. If you find yourself feeling lonely on the road, or simply want some muscle you can count on in a pinch, let me know. I'll find the perfect companions to suit your needs. But gosh, you really are all grown up now, aren't you? May take me a while to get used to. At any rate.
I guess we already... They give us 3 generic, a warrior, a mage, and a priest, huh? Where the dudes also get kind of like the worst sprites, too. Oh wait, to head upstairs? How we actually get to, like, generating party members? We've got 8 classes to pick from. Warriors are the durable types. They get better armor and weapons than martial artists. And as I recall, they learn up to cutting edge for their skills, so yeah, they'll eventually do some pretty good damage. Martial artists are, well, they're more speedy type. Well, I don't want to say speedy. They're more crit based. Their weapons and armor are pretty bad, but they will get you some pretty good damage if they crit. In fact, something like that. Yeah, they also have a special like formula for getting their crit rate, which is level divided by 256. So at level 64, it maxes out at 25%, which is more than anybody else will actually get. So, yeah, they're pretty great if you want to have someone who can, well, crit their asses off. Then we have Mage, standard magical caster. They do the damage. They also get some debuffs like Sap and the like. Always handy. Priests are the healers. You're always going to need a healer. You're not going to get far without one. I'm sure there's some people who can do that, but I'm not one of them. Merchants are kind of bad. They're like warriors, but worse. Their main thing is that, like, if one's in the party, then you'll get some money, more money from fights, which is pretty mid. Skill-wise, I don't think they actually have anything all that great skill-wise. What kind of stuff do they learn? Let me check. There you go, merchant. You can get stone throw, muster strength, big service call, Helicopter, and Call to Arms. And that's all they learn. They don't learn any magic or anything else. Stone Throw is a weak move that just hits all enemies, which I guess is nice as an early game hit all type attack. Although you have, like, later on you do get the ability to swap your party members around to different jobs. They go back to being level 1, however, they keep half their stats, which is extremely powerful. Mind you, like, the hero has a higher than average stat rates, and with my freaking pick, he's going to basically outscale everybody in strength unless I do a lot of swapping. So, still. My Gadabout is a special sort of class. They're meant to be completely terrible. However, if you hit level 20 in Gadabout, you can become a Sage. Sages is basically one of the best classes in the game, as it's a mix of both mage and priest. They get most of the spells. I think there's only like 1 or 2 spells on each of their lists that they can only learn as a mage or a priest. So yeah, basic final parties will basically be the hero, 2 sages, and whatever you want the third to be, which may even be another sage. Heck, even the physical fighter character will probably spend time as, well, as like a priest or something, so that you have some extra healing to toss about. Skill-wise, they don't really learn anything good. I think the only thing good that they really learn is like Hustle, Dance, and Aegon. Yeah, they do learn those. Aegon is basically like a charge move. If you use it on that you can use on someone else. So, like, say someone egged on main character after he's got oomph put on, means he'll be doing quadruple damage with whatever move you have him use. So, yeah, it can turn out to be a pretty significant bump up. And they also learn Hustle Dance, which is an ability way to heal the entire party. Well, that's at level 39. If you're going to be doing that, you're going to be at it for a while. They do also have the utility of the Whistle spell ability, which costs nothing, but it just automatically makes a fight happen. If you're grinding, you can just stand in one spot and just keep spamming that to keep fighting, kind of stuff, you know? So, yeah. Oh, they also can get the, well, basically the Aegon, except for it's for magic for the self. So, again, spellcasters will love to learn that, but that's at level 45. Party members do level way faster than the hero, though, so... I think I'm gonna have my other physical fighter be a thief initially. Gonna swap off of that fairly quickly. But it's mainly for the fact that they learn Padfoot, which is a necessary skill for, well, if you want to get good with this wonderful character. This is a new class for 3. Like, it didn't exist amongst all the other ones in the previous game. Mainly because the monster arena didn't exist in 3 before. But yeah, you use this and you can learn monster moves. And as you recruit more monsters to your team, they also get stronger and stronger. Which means early game, they're kind of mid at best. But late game, holy crap, they got some of the best moves in the whole game. Holy crap. Like, we're talking so good, I'll even have, like, my mages swap over to pick up Monster Pylon, I think was the name of the move. It's basically a special attack that that does more damage and hits based on how many monsters you've wrangled. And there's 100 in the game, you get high enough and that shit will be just clean house, as I recall. Oh yeah. Thief. It is a little ninja. Well, Kitsu's primary colors are white and kind of red. We'll go with white for her. Yeah, you can do this to boost the stats, and this can, like, lead to... This is kind of how you, like, try to min-max what, like, personality they have. Let's see. Let's say we want to have Vamp. Really learn how to read this chart I'm going through here to try to figure out all this stuff early. Hold up. I know this works. But the tables are interesting. So basically, it checks whatever your highest stat is, and then it goes from there and checks certain values. I don't know why this value is yes for some of them, though. Okay, I think judging from this, basically, when you generate a character, it calculates the starting personality based on, like, what actually gets boosted. So, like, what we need to look at the base stats for what a female thief would be. We see what got boosted before we start adding in seeds. And then we need to determine if something actually got boosted for the yeses. What is the highest boost? Okay. Jesus, this is complicated. Yeah, 5 strength, 5 resilience, 1 agility. Stamina is this. We actually got a minus in luck. What the hell? Okay. I think she's in the running for Acrobat, Clown, or Scatterbrain, I think. Okay. Wow, what do you need for man? What do you do in the case of a eye like this? Oh, wait. I get the wrong... Oh, wait, never mind. It's the same, male or female. Wait, you get... Oh god. If you want something like Vamp, you need to have, like... If I'm reading this right, less than 5 in resilience. Hell? It's in this if it's supposed to be the highest boost. You don't know. Okay. Well, if I go with... Maybe if I do this, we could get Ironclad, which is kind of like the next best. Holy crap, that actually gave a lot. I'm expecting that. Favorite? No, that is not. Okay, that ain't right. Emily, that does fit actual Kitsu's personality. Liz, what the heck? Oh god. That is... Yeah, it's 110% resilience, 70% agility, 10% stamina. It is not the best. Oh, I think the number I'm looking at is how much it gets boosted by. Oh, okay, I see. Alright. Oh, these charts are freaking crazy looking. Good. Trying to see how do I add like a view of this. Yeah, oh, well, there it is. Yeah, to see what I'm looking at, like, this is all the list of the different, like, stats and all that. Yeah, this is what I'm looking at, trying to figure out what personalities you can get. I'm trying to read it. And Free Spirit is here. So we got that on a 20% from having... Strength is our highest gain. At less than 6 was gained on it. That's what will determine it. I need to use the restroom real quick. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, can we go back to here? Oh, that does give it... Okay. God, I need to look at the actual list. I don't think seed distribution changes what you get. 7 resilience. Grudge, Gourmand, and Mule. I don't remember any of those actually being decent ones. God, where are they in the list? Mule. Oh, it's got even worse freaking agility gains. And God, they're down to 60%. Gosh, Gourmand is another minus 60%. It's a 60% growth rate in agility. Not what you want on your thief. God, it just hates freaking... You're always... Look, the base luck is supposed to be 8. I think we go back in order to actually regenerate the... Yeah, looks like it. That would put her into the same list as before. Strength one. I mean, the odds of getting Vamp are pretty freaking low, but... Ooh, she got 6 strength. So, pretty much everything else. What? Wait, Chill Off isn't in the strength. What the heck? That's under the wisdom. Oh, I didn't. Wisdom was low though. Off. 110% to the... actually, this ain't too bad. 110% to strength, resilience, and agility, but 10% less stamina and luck. That could work. Oh, left are the dude voices, right are the... Wasn't about these supposed to be, say, childish, shy, wild, or anything like that, with just... All the new mages look pretty meh. Okay. They're all old man beards, for the most part. Okay, mage. Obviously, we're looking for a wisdom build here. Okay. Holy crap, she got like 5 strength. What the hell? Agility. Resistance. God. You got 9 wisdom. That's some okay odds for her. I would say for mages, you do kind of want basically agility and wisdom is their main stats. Peddler? That's the resilience one, damn it. Okay, what's Meddler? Mainly 100%, but a couple negatives in agility and in wisdom. What the heck? Yeah, it's 80% wisdom growth and 90% agility growth. Everything else is like 100 or 110. The heritage bird. The stuff I'm working with here just like not actually accurate for how much, like, is the actual resilience not starting resilience not freaking 11? I mean 4. I mean, he wants to get a ton of freaking resilience. Okay, that looks like way less. Is it like ink? Speed's affected that much? Great arrow. Another average with like 100%, but a couple 90s. Eh. I was expecting, like, trying to just get some decent personality would be this difficult. Did it. It's 110% in everything except for agility and luck that are at 90. Sure. You have an elegant mage. What do we call her? Eric. I don't remember what I did in my previous run. I have two female names I use a lot, and a couple guy names I use a lot. Oh, Marianne, why not? Why do they like such bad facial hair? They have a variety of hats, apparently. Classic. Priest. Got 4 strength, 6 resilience, 4 agility, 5 wisdom, 4 luck. There yet another class that you want to try to have decently fast. Wait, a lout? Oh god! Yeah, this has 100% strength and 120% luck. Everything else is negative. 80% resilience, 90% agility, 90% stamina, 70% wisdom. Great strength. Agility, honestly. Luck is terrible. Egghead! Oh, that sounds like one. 98% average one. Got 80% luck, 120% wisdom, 80% stamina, 100% agility, 110% resilience. I recall in my previous run I had a genius, a clown, and a vamp. Genius has 140% wisdom growth. I guess we should be on the lookout for some of them personality changers then. Herman. Gotta make sure we actually equip our party. Good thing we got that second set of Wayfarer clothes, I guess. Oh, we don't have... Any other equipment that we could give her? Oh gosh. She could take the Wayfarer clothes. And see. Okay, they at least start with their basic spells. Get some starts with Sandstorm. I recall thieves also get access to some of the funky where I want to put it. Like, I could have sworn I pre-ordered it, huh? Yeah, we're gonna need to make use of some of them shops. Well, 2 priests to save at. Let's try to be a bit thorough for trying to find all the hidden items before we start spending money. There are, of course, hidden, like, invisible items. Why you trip over say the wrong thing? You had the king's permission to go off adventuring. You're a big grown up. Maybe you must be ever seen. Yeah, she's a free heal spot. Probably gonna need because oh my, we need some money. You do want to keep an eye out for lootable book shields because those can actually give you the personality changer stuff. Huh. I think hanging sacks like that are something you can loot too. You usually have at least a couple barrels you can loot. Oh, I guess it's only if the hanging bag is on the north wall? Interesting. Hey, a hat. My general rule is hero gets upgrades first. Then I look at who can equip what and go from there. Class does determine what you can equip, which is something you really need to watch out for if you're doing a bunch of class changing all of a sudden. Wells are always a good place to check for treasure, and that's also where the mini-metal dude is hanging out. Max out my collection of mini-metals. Do we get the thorn web, huh? Here's a list of what we can get. Oh, hi. There's one way I can get Kitsu to vamp. Ooh, boomerangs are always nice. Looks like we actually have quite a few nice ones in the early ones. Yeah, then it... Oh, it doesn't go into the fives like it was in 1 and 2. Huh. Hail. I really need to watch out for mini medals. Want to hit 5 ASAP. And of course, once we start class changing, that'll reset the stat gains for a bit. I forgot about the whole, like, there's a day-night cycle in this game. There wasn't one in 1 and 2. Marion can equip a copper sword, huh? Yeah, it's one of the problems mages face is the fact that they really don't get much in the way of equipment. An actual physical fighter, so she gets that. They... You selling new equipment too? Okay. Stick and a copper knife. Or like our only weapon options for Lays. Marion gets most options. Boost. Costs like half as much as the Wayfarer clothes and almost gives as much. Something everyone can equip. Okay, she takes the club, and I guess she gets the stick. We got 30 gold left in our pocket. Oh. Big thing that they added into the remakes are these sparkly items we can find on the map. First encounter, it's a bunch of slimes. It's certainly a stick Lace has, that's for sure. Oh, everyone is acting on tactics, okay. My god, it's slow at the most basic speed. Forgot to boost it. They're all just going straight for Lace. There's like 10 seconds in between each freaking, like the message that shows up. There we go. One other, like, weirdness about this game is the fact that, like, we're always having the camera facing north. Oh, well, you could actually change it here. Anyway. Crap, I should have healed her. I had her hard. Another stick. Actually, now that I think about it, did those, like, 3 other dudes at Patty's place, did they have starting equipment I could have stolen? Boy. First level up. Okay, HP. No MP. Strength, 2 resilience, 1 stamina, 3 agility, and 1 luck. And she got no MP, no HP. No resilience, stamina, or luck. God. Oh yeah, having a thief in the party also increases enemy drop rates too, so that'll be nice, I guess, in the early game. Oh, it's getting dark. Is that? Yep, no. God. The game is nice enough to actually tell us how, like, low enemy HP is based on the color of their names. Once it turns yellow, they're under half. Once they're orange, they're under 25%. Yeah, mages level slower. At least she got a pretty good level up there. 9 HP and 14 MP? Sweet Jesus. She also didn't have any dead stat gains. Learn buff. Really do want to keep an eye out for, like, oddly colored, like, trees and stuff too, because there are secret spots throughout the region. And of course they have nice goodies in there. Missed a mini medal back in the town. Got the mini medal in the dungeon. And I miss a lot of free stuff. there's a like an element of randomness when it comes to the turn order. Agility is the main like determinant, but it will still vary. Oh, Rion finally hit level 2. Yeah, the hero levels up the slowest. That is a 8 HP level there, Rion. Really showing your stuff. You even really get that much for strength. His heal is enough to actually fully heal us at this stage. Nikitsu. Apparently this table is hiding stuff. Set of armor. That no one can equip. Crap. Guess it's money. Here it is. Oh! Apparently the mini medal could only be found at nighttime. Perfect for getting that thorn whip. There we go. Usually a red book on a bookshelf is a sign that you can grab, well, at least read something off of it. Maybe grab a personality scroll, maybe not. Da-da-dun. Yeah, Rio can equip it. Nice. Can take the copper sword. Bathroom again, dang it. Now drinking more water because I'm sick, but jeez. Alrighty, I'm back. That was a nice boost to our offensive ability. Whips are also a very special type of weapon. Basically, instead of being single target, it can target a whole group. Hey, I could have sworn thieves get access to whips and boomerangs. Huh. Alright, let's see if we can actually reach the town we're supposed to be trying to go to. Where's the... Oh, we're basically full up on... That's... Oh. Limit, I'm tempted to just give all of the... Anyway, give all the stat seeds to Rione. Primarily because, well, I kind of brought this up before since the other characters can't... Well... Damn it. Well, that's annoying. Oh, I see a secret spot up there. Obviously, very big and different tree from the rest over to the north. Thankfully, if you get blocked trying to run away, for some reason not automatically get to act. Only way of bringing our dead characters back. Bridge again. Get farther. Two HP and 2 MP. Strength, 1 resilience, 1 stamina, 6 agility. That's a pretty big agility level. Got a decent MP level up here. Not a tube. Got to... Oh, hey, Kitsu also stole a medicinal herb. Lisa's level. 5. 1, 2, 3. There's the tree I was pointing out earlier. You can see it's way different than most of the woods we've seen so far. I found our first secret spot. Bet you're at that they're hiding mini metals in these things too. New dagger. It's an upgrade for her. Sure. Oh, yep. Priest can equip it, of course. Hey, now she's got a bronze knife. Now don't need to worry about sticks. Zack, somewhere knows the same amounts to the east. Bad enough when I managed to leave my clothes in that cave to the south. Was he talking about like the sparkly items that we've been finding in the area? This dude's responsible for accidentally leaving all this stuff behind. Then will not bring characters back from the dead. He'd preach for that. I found one of those just outside of town. I would love that, but man, is that expensive. Much money just to get all of our characters to like fill up all their freaking weapon and armor slots. Location special. Oh, once the old bloke in the Dreamer's Tower looks after it. He's lonesome on that tiny isle west of Aliahan. Actually, a hidden passage in the woods south of here that leads right to the tower. I want to take a look at it myself, but the forest is oh so dark about unlike the priest man you'll meet. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Oh, what makes you into a meathead? Let's see, meathead. It's 130% strength, 90% resilience, 20% agility, 100% stamina, 70% wisdom, and 80% luck. Definitely not on my high, high desires list to turn someone into. Like to be the top of all the weapons in the area. More attack than the Divine Dagger and 6 more than the Copper Sword. Their shield buying just for the fact that it's only 1 defense more than the pot shield. Well, damn! That'll help her survive a lot. Would certainly plus some leather armor, that's for sure. But hidden over here. Where's Thief Key? If it's red, it requires the Thief Key to open. Good. No pot. Oh, wait, there's a pot. Never mind. Oh. Whoa. Then. I was about to say that rock looks kind of funny. Guess I see why. Seed. It's a weird ass stat. It basically like gives bonuses to HP gains. Okay. What's the house looked at for to find out the hint on where to go next? 100 gold. I don't think this counts as a whip, so it's basically a single target weapon. I am 24 away from that. One of the biggest like gains we can get here. One of the squishier party members too. That's where we go to reach the island tower down there. As I recall, we don't really need to worry about running into like bosses for a bit. The olden RPG days, you didn't actually run into that many bosses. You go through a whole dungeon without actually having a boss at the end. Two sees a look. Go and explore this left side for shiny items. By then we should have enough money for the turtle shell. Actually, oh yeah, that's right. She did get that really good level up for HP for some reason. I normally get those kind of levels for a mage. Her first crit. Crits in Dragon Quest are really strong. Normally, crits are just like, you get a bit more damage, like, of varying amounts from like 25% to double. That's actually not too bad of a HP level up. 2, 2, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3. Pretty good level overall. You need to be able to fly to reach that one over there. I think I spy a super spot up on that ledge. And it finally hits 3. 4 strength. Biggest strength gain we've seen so far. At 9 HP, 1 MP. I learned Frizz. Probably give these out. Main reason I think you'll give these mainly to the hero is because, well, I kind of brought it up that you, like, all of your stat gains are reduced in half when you class change. Which does allow basically, like, infinite leveling, all that kind of stuff. However, that also reduces, like, the effectiveness of the stat gain seeds. Yeah, that rocky outcropping there, I think that's a secret spot. We cannot reach it without flying. So, like, say you use a stat seed to gain 4 to your defense. Well, once you actually class change, that effectively turns into a +1. And if you do any further class changing, it'll reduce even further. No strength boost there, huh? Wizards are known for being a bit noodly armed. No HP gains for her, what the hell? Her stamina stat ain't that bad. And the whoosh line of spells is like the priest unique spell line. Means that damage really isn't that good. See at least some decent like AoE at least. Yeah, she can one shot now. Or training. Oh, I forgot to tell those. Oh, hey, another copper sword. Begins whip. I'm gonna be selling that, that's for sure. Kids is already hit 5. Your speed level there, girl. 2 HP. Well, that's a big MP level up for her. Her agility's already freaking 34. Turned out to slap people asleep. They're shiny up there. Oh. Oh, I think this is for something later. Free passage. Right in there basically to get it added to the minimap. Map. General. You know it's there. You can also warp to it once we learn Zoom. More pot lids. all that explored. I don't think there's any big, like, how do I put it? There's any big, like, difficulty spikes in the monsters in this region. Might as well, like, for everything. Leveling up actually recovered our MP, but Rio's never used a spell. Hey, okay, that's an HP level up. Holy crap, 13. 5 MP, 3 strength, 2, 4 stamina. 2, 2, and 1. And there's his heal. She really is waiting to get those big HP gains, isn't Marion? I always tend to like hug the southern part of an area, just because it gives more view. Fought these guys before. I'm pretty sure bubble slimes can poison on hit. Watch out for them. Five HP, 6 MP, 3 strength. Has she forgotten what class she is? Fairly consistently. And getting poisoned at this point in the game would suck since we only have antidote herbs that can cure that. You haven't learned Squelch yet. There are wings we can use to warp around areas too, so they're nice to pick up. Until we actually... Oh, Jesus, they're asleep. And Kits is already level 6. 7 plus 2... 2, 2, 2, 3. 5 agility. Really want to go fast, huh, Kitsu? Get that until we get a freaking boat. Because, like, guys look like casters, so that's dangerous. Oh, they double turn? Already? Can heal myself. Secret spot. You guys are actually doing fairly decent damage to Rio, of all people. wizard staff. You know who gets that. Hey, that's a big ass damage increase. What the hell? And she is indeed the only one who can equip it. Exploring this way was definitely worth it. Okay, her attack stat has not actually beaten Rion or Kitsu, but handily beating Marion now. Fine, HP wise. Whoosh 'em away. Good agility seed. Definitely gonna like those. Fiona's already getting swole as hell. Cody is actually pretty resilient. Eight HP is not a bad one. Only 1 MP. No, my wisdom is terrible, but jeez. These MP gains are pretty bad. Yeah, that's a better HP level up. The MP is pretty bad, though. And she actually has a good wisdom stat. Supposedly, wisdom actually affects your MP growth, from what I've heard. Really? That'll work. Two MP. What's with my casters? 1, 2, 3. Bit of a very level up there. This lace was not a fan of the wasps. I almost said bees, but no, they're waspions. And Kitsu's already 7. A terrible HP and MP level. She got 4 strength, that's pretty good. Resilience, 1 stamina, 5 agility. No one hasn't even hit something like that for his strength, has he? Oh, he just hit 40 strength. Anything in here until we get the thief key? I recall, I think this is our, like, way off of the island. to the town. Look at there. Gear cell. Good. I get everything but the heal slime. Luck does affect your rate. So the higher it is, the more you get. Race will probably be fairly critty. Isn't in the crit class, but hopefully this can help make up for it. Someday I'll stop coughing. There we go, we can use the wizard staff to cast the basic fire spell on an enemy. I think it's technically worse than actually casting it yourself since it doesn't use your wisdom modifier, I think. I could be wrong. Wait, 600. Definitely something I want to buy. Itsu. Those only rock and plain clothes. For one more, which will go to Mirror. Actually sell here. Is like the basic of the basics. Not really wasting inventory space on. We found 3 freaking oaken clubs on the overworld. Could have actually given that to someone. Man, we can only sell the training togs for 16 each. We buy them for 110. Fairly better than like a 10% gain. Or return on how much we pay. Everyone can equip Leatherhead. And Marion's gonna be lapping me to 7 as well, looks like. Alright, let's head to where we're supposed to actually be going now. Shrine of the Plague. Locked door here. Hey! Oh, we could get... That leather dress is gonna be an actual really good piece of armor, isn't it? Gonna invalidate what I just bought. Well, that's an ultimate key door. Oh, that's supposed to be a hint towards the secret spots. Looking ahead in the mini-medal list, looks like I should actually get up to 5 by the time we're done with that dungeon. Nice. Add that on to Kitsu, and she'll start getting the benefits from that. One better than the frickin' tortoiseshell. Already got a ton of freaking medicinal herbs. Yep. There's the thief key. Hey. Knows what's actually going to be left alive by the time it's Rion's turn. Dang it, we got ambushed. They decided to defend on their ambush turn. Well, HP. A decent MP gain. 4 strength. 2, 2, 2, 1. At least he has double-digit wisdom now. Better than some of the HP gains she's been getting. 7 MP ain't bad either. Then 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, and nothing. Hey, she can cure poison. Yay. Lead. Oh, this is the promontory passage from that we had that other way to go to. Huh. Explore that a little bit. I want to get those mini medals to get the garter for. There's also a free inn here. Seven HP. Birthday Marion, why can't you get those kind of HP gains? Priests are usually like, what, at middle of the road in terms of endurance. Like they're not fighters or the main character levels of like resilience and HP, but they're usually supposed to be able to like be mid tier at least in that. +4 resilience, really? Crap. Hey, she picked up Sizz, so she has AoE potential now. Just over there. Oh, me old bones ache, dearie. Very nice person. This. Are you talking like a grandma when you have like bright purple hair? Even he noticed it. Remember, there's like a spell we can use to swap between daytime and nighttime whenever we want. These are level 8. Another whole set of 2s, except for in agility, that's at a plus frickin' 6. I wonder what kind of modifiers the class puts on our leveling up. The secret spot. Oh, nice. Anyone else actually equip that? Now that I think about it. Oh. You can, but you got the leather dress, so she has a really good defense upgrade there. actually there. Only one less. There's anything here? We'll probably pick up the leftovers. It's a slower character. Looks like there was anything in the northwest part. We want to be careful about those white sections on the map, because that's like areas we can fall off of. Leather shield. Yeah, there's probably treasure in here. Mini medals are listed as being on here. Boomerang! Nice. Boomerangs tend to be a little bit weaker, but they're amazing for the fact that they can hit the entire enemy party. Doesn't matter about groups or anything like that, it's just getting all of them. Like so. I've noticed the downside to group physical attacks is that they do less damage the more they hit. Like the first guy they hit on the far left will take full damage, and then it'll go down by a varying amount. I'm not much. Here's our second mini, fourth mini mill. By the time it hits like a fifth guy, it's not going to be doing me much. Still an antidote, nice. Did basically nothing to that toady. Anything to the north there? There we go. Reach the end. Which personality does this one give? Yay, Tearaway. I think it originally was Tomboy, and that's one of the better ones. It's 110% strength and 10% agility, and then it's like 80% for everything else, except for luck, which is at 90. Now I can justify having reduced like stat gains for something like Paragon, because my god, that thing is really raising your like one of the primary stats, freaking strength. An almost crazy degree. But like for 110% boost to all those negatives ain't worth it.
Well, well, well. So you've come at last. I've dreamt so many times of giving you this key. Heaven alone knows why. But it must mean something, so here you go. One thief's key. You'll take it, won't you?
You already got the thief key.
Now, use that to go and have a look inside the house in Reeve with a red door. Don't worry, the chap there loves visitors. He won't mind you dropping in unannounced one jot. By the way, there are books in this world so influential that they can change
I know,
your
I've already
whole
found them.
personality. Open them with caution, that's my advice.
Although there isn't like a
Off
book
you
for
go,
every
then.
personality
I
type.
can't stand around all day. I've got important
Like there's
dreams to
45
be
different
having.
personalities, and there is 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 personality books. There's a lot more accessories, but there's plenty of personality types that you cannot get outside of the initial character creation. Yeah. Or Chimera Wing to teleport. Yeesh. Aware of that. And of course we can just drop off the side to instant it. What's the staircase we didn't check out? That... Okay, it's that one. Alright. It just warp into the well here. Thankfully, some of the better ones already have, like, a book for them. Like, Genius has one. That's the one that gives 140% wisdom gains. Mage wouldn't mind being that. Just like that. Use a vamp. Do I get out of town, dang it? Don't need to worry about healing up. It's actually surprisingly good personality. I think it would be one of the negative ones. But no, it has 100% strength, 100% resilience, 120% agility, 90% stamina, and then 110% wisdom and luck. Probably why I kept it on one of my mages. Take a look at my old save file before I started up. Genius, by the way, is 100% strength, 90% resilience, 120% agility, 80% stamina, 140% wisdom, and 80% luck. So for a mage, as I said, you want wisdom and agility primarily, I think. Kind of funky with how the wisdom stat works. It's over there. Wisdom speed. How about Rion's MP gains? Another leather hat. I guess the Garter defense boost is helping out Lace's defense. Oh.
What are you doing in here? I could have sworn I locked the front door. Did you find a key somewhere or something? You trespassing so-and-so? What's that? The thief's key? My goodness, to get your hands on that, you'd have to be... You are, aren't you? Oh, my. Then I'd better give you a little something to help you on your way. Now, where did I put it?
That's what we need to get through the path to the...
You can use that to break the seal on the teleportal. Once you're feeling suitably prepared, make tracks for a spring to the
There's
east
other stuff for us
of
to find back in the
Allier.
previous area.
But be careful with that ball now. Those things go off with an almighty bang. And good luck. You'll definitely be in need of it. But to think that you will never again lay eyes on the great Ortega. Your mother puts up a strong front,
Back in
but
Albion,
deep
dang it.
down she's sorely racked with grief. Be sure to head home from time to time and show her that all is well.
First, let's check out this stuff. Starters. Stronger leather hat. Ability seed. Biggest gain. It's actually a really big upgrade to the leather hat. All of the basic equipment slots have been filled now. And take them all out. Right one lead off too. Oh, he's defending, isn't he? Surprisingly low damage. Hey, decent HP growth. Nice. Strength resistance, not so much. 4 stamina. 1 and 2. Pretty minute 1. For level 7, we get 7 HP and 7 MP. How about that? 5 strength. Pretty big. 3, 1, 2, and 2. Hey, you got the ability to warp out of dungeons. That takes us to Aliahan Castle? Yeah, then. Let's talk about needing to go back here to check out the key stuff in the castle. Head scientist. Alright, that the seal placed on the teleportal could be broken with the... Someone was researching Breaking Balls, weren't they? Yes, of course, with that old man from Reeve. I already got told to go see him. Ooh. That's the anti-sleep one, right? Yes. Having the healer get put to sleep is rarely a good thing. Especially when they're usually the only one who can recover you from being asleep. Yep, she actually does get it. Why she has a list? Those stupid grown-ups won't let me outside because they say it's too dangerous. It's that smelly old Archfiend's fault, isn't it? Oh, I hate him. It's so boring being cooped up in here. Sneak out the other day, but Daddy caught me. Much more perceptive than he looked. Magic key over there. Oh, that's remove seal, which is mute, basically. Get it? No magic. Where do we get that book, huh? That could be the Genius book. Go up and all the way around to reach the right side. Locked doors, don't we? Musk. Which, as I recall, basically increases the counter rate a little bit. Once you have someone with whistle, you don't need to worry about that anymore. How Rion has the third. He's like third best at freaking resilience for some reason. Only one who's worse is Marion. Could have already picked it up, couldn't I? Alright, back underground we go. Where are the thief key doors back in Reeve? Girl. I guess we go up and around. Most likely way to actually find drops and stuff. There we go. Now he's got good resilience. This is already almost in the double digits. A 2 MP. 4, 3, 6, 1, 3. Yeah, that's a good level up. Hey, she actually learned a good attack move. 6 and 4. Not that great on the MP, but that's a decent HP level up. 1 strength, 1 resilience. Damn, 2, 2, and 2. He got Kabuff? Huh. Of course, she steals a leather hat once we know. And goes without Wayfarer's clothes. Guess we could sell it. Okay. Huh. I guess you hit minimum damage when you hit the 6th opponent. One thing magic does have over physical AoEs is the fact that it does the same damage basically to everything, regardless of where they are in the line. I take the long way to reach the Dreamer Tower? Yep. Hit me at. Yeah, there's the freaking door in here. Here. Up, see the magic. Being way over the mountains to the southeast of the village. Apparently all the great heroes will make a point of visiting it before setting off on their quests. Aren't we basically using it as a way to get off this continent? It's more of an island than a continent. Yon has as much NP as Kitsu now. Interestingly enough, most of the non-hero party members, they learn most of their skills by level 40. Which at the speed they're leveling up won't be that long, will it? Already explored most of this, so we don't need to worry about profiting. Although, wait, oh wait. Got the one over here that we saw from Aliahan? Did I? Brain just only went, did we get that shiny ball itself from the first time we left Aliahan? I did, alright. Oh, shoot, I have to have a record ball about your person, do you? You're waiting for it. Get yourself down to the path of prop. Okay. Everybody knows about that stuff. Oh. Yep, I already explained this. An entire group, while permers can damage every enemy on the field, but their attack seems somewhat limited. Actually, they could give her a great advantage. Yo, man, you want to blow stuff up? Down here? There were warbly magical before? Also, why does this kingdom have no ports?
The path is clear. Oh, and you might want to take this, too.
Got the world map.
Just know that there's an entirely new world awaiting you on the other side. Keep your wits about you.
Yeah, the world is a smidge bigger than this landmass we're on. We call it a large island more than a continent compared to the rest of... I mean, there's two huge-ass continents to the northeast and the northwest. Particularly the north as well. That's there he goes. Oh. Okay then. Fall off of that. Oh, these are different hairs. You're taking damage again. Consolation prize down here. Hey, it's the magic restoration. Oh, that. She's the only one who can equip it, then actually get a decent benefit from it. Here's here. It is only single target. I'm the only one who's hated the fact that in Dragon Quest getting smacked while asleep doesn't wake you up like it does in most other RPGs. Get. Chris casts are a little bit annoying since they are guaranteed us. There is no actual magic defense stat. Oh. Someone give Happy Camper. Which is Happy Camper. Alright, 95% strength? Very few 5%ers in the personality list, so that's odd. A 90% resilience, 100% agility, 90% stamina, 100%... 130... Okay, so it's for luck builds, I guess. Okay. Oh. Now we're well aware of that. Gobbler new? Come on. Well, that worked. Oh, it even tells us it's Kirsten. It gives us the wimp personality. Wimp is this. A lot of negatives with 120% wisdom and luck. Everything else is at least 90 with a 70% on agility. Oy. Once again, low agility on something like Paragon works. Because Paragon is still gonna hit like a goddamn freight train. Plus 4 HP. Seriously, Marion, what is with your HP growth? Usually it's the mage that's this bad, isn't it? Right. That's a good resilience and stamina level. Even though that stamina isn't helping her out that much. Acceleratle. Eight HP, only 3 MP, 4 strength, 4, 2, 1, 2. A lot of 2s, doesn't he? And actual physical ability. Although weirdly enough, Flame Slash does not actually like increase your damage in any way. It just adds the fire element to it. So if the enemy is neutral to fire, you're still going to be doing the same damage as a normal attack. It's the chest over there. Dang it. I looked it up. It's another rousing ring. Cool. There are indeed times where you'll run into like a boss who likes using sneak attacks. But trying to get a full set is definitely recommended. And Kitsu has hit double-digit levels. Congratulations, Kitsu. Hey, you're a good girl. 5, 1, 3, 2, 3, 7 agilities. Jesus. He really wants to go fast. He's lapping the other party members too in levels. HP 7 MP. Nice. 3, 4, 2, 2, and 3. That's an overall. And she got evac too. A bit of little luck, and also keep him from falling asleep. And since he is main DPS on top of also being a secondary healer, he'll be pretty useful. Huh, the only one who isn't lapping him to 10 is Lace. Yeah, he's defending. And that's how it's gonna go, but I want to make sure everyone else focused on the dangerous one. All of them are defending. Everyone still kick their asses. Oh, god damn it! Okay, I'm using that holy water. I reduce it. Oh, okay. That would be high enough level to remove these encounters. I remember that's how holy protection works, and holy water is basically that in a bottle. No poison. We're good. Use this yet. I feel like that we aren't really getting that, like, less of encounters. Thank you. They actually got a couple. That's news there. I'm hugging the southern wall, dang it. Ending. Holy water ever, in fact. Can we actually open? Nope. And we basically ran through a dungeon and a half with the one we bought, so still calling it worth it. Has as much wisdom as our thief. Now we could open all those doors. On the minimap, we're a lie. That really worked. Where in the world did this take us? Oh. First friendly monster time. Clicks Rion up and down. This is be a bad slime.
Wait! Don't do anything silly now! Oh, thank heavens! I made it just in time. You might just be the one. Don't worry, friend. You've nothing to fear. Tell me, have you encountered any unusually friendly monsters on your travels? There are some in this world that hold no ill will towards us human folk. This slime being a convenient example of said phenomenon. Ho ho ho! Look at that! He likes you. At any rate, I've taken it upon myself to look after as many of these cordial critters as I can. Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself yet. Though I'm sure you've probably pegged who I am. Yes, the one and only Monty the Monster Monitor. You do know me, right?
Nope.
No need to play coy now. Frankly, it happens to me all the time. Many freeze up around celebrities after all. Listen, would you mind if I asked a favour of you? Should you happen to find any friendly monsters on your travels, could you send them my way? I don't have much, but I'm sure I can find some way to compensate you for the trouble. As it happens, there's a monster arena in the nearby town of Remake. There, critters of a calmer persuasion test their might against one another. Do stop by if you have the time. You'll likely find me there as well. Now farewell, kindred soul. May this not be the last time our paths cross.
Friendly monsters sometimes decide to settle down in towns and dungeons. Press good if you can find them. Monsters are jittery and will scarper if you get too close. You can impress any critters like this try using items or abilities that might make you stand out less. Yeah, there's a couple different ways that works out. Okay, for one, there is musk. That makes you smell like a monster, so some of them require you to use that in order to approach them. Once we level up Kitsu enough, she'll learn a skill called Padfoot. That also lets you sneak up on them. And there's also a item, Ra's Mirror. It's a plot item that we need to get throughout, but what it also does is, like, reveal what it's supposed to do in plot as well as everywhere else. Is it reveals being's true form. So there are some people around that are actually monsters, and you need to... The vendors are asleep. Anyway, so some monsters are actually... well, some people are actually monster. So you need the mirror in order to reveal it. Leather armor, which need. Some of them will actually show up in towns. Okay. Case in point. So yeah, if we had Padfoot, I would be able to recruit that by care. Guess time plays a big factor in what monsters will actually show up in an area too. Wait, we can buy thorn whips now. True. Guys. There's not so much. It's mainly the scale shields. Got the money for it. Like that. First, let's buy up our shield. But also check the shop, see what they have here too. Their shield, dang at me. There. Yet. Varian still has a potlet equipped. Yep, she does. Iron Lance. Viable hats. That's 5. Everyone. I think that's for martial artists. Way better armor for Kitsu. And pour again. Monster arenas where creatures engage each other in friendly fisticuffs all over the world. Yep. The starter one is here, but able to do it with just slime. Yeah, this is all we get right now, Splatrick. Do get some decent gear and treasures just from doing it. Definitely worth doing, but it's gonna be a bit. Also kind of why I said some, like, the Monster Wrangler, like, the class is good, but, well, we just don't have the monsters to really make use of them. Get past a certain point, then, oh hell yeah, you ain't gonna get stop anytime soon with your Monster Wrangler. But it does still take time to get going. Plugger? The hell's a plugger? Hey. So it is 110% strength, 120% resilience, 80% agility, 120% stamina, 80% wisdom, and 30% luck. Ain't that bad for a physical build at the very least, since you get strength, resilience, and stamina. Wait, isn't this the genius one? Well then, our mage is going to mage harder. Crib. I thought that was more of a mansion, not a full-blown castle. Not one anytime soon. Here. Need the magic key to get in there. That poor guy in there trapped. Itsu. Itsu. Leave it. Itsu, leave it. Girl. Big ass tower. I lied to you. I want to or slippery. Oh, slippery devil. Interesting one. It's a 95% strength growth. Not bad, I guess. 10%, 110% resilience and agility. 90% stamina, 120% wisdom, and 100% luck. A bit more defensive, like a mage build. Hey, free leather cape. Getting those to make merry above all else. He prefers to play rather than rule. Itsu. Constantly going after that one door there, girl, huh? Especially the one right in front of mine so that I can see and hear you do it quite clearly. Huh? Itsu. Be nice. What did this guy do to get tossed to this high of a tower?
Well met, traveler. Tell me, what brings you to fairest Roma? Ah, I see. You must be the hero of Aliahan. Your king sent word that you were on a mission of great importance. Ah,
I guess
it is an
maybe
honor
carry
to
your
at last
person?
meet the scion of Ortega in the flesh.
Like it's
Your reputation
that.
precedes you.
Don't have boats.
Now, there is something I must ask of you. That despicable brigand Robin Hood has stolen from us our most sacred and regal crown. Were you able to return it to us, you would prove yourself a true hero. Believe me, you will not get a better chance to show just what a descendant of the great Ortega can do. Go forth, and may luck travel with you!
Ourselves a new mission. Majesty asks, friend. Tell me, Ren, have you traversed the deserts? Oh. Travel east of Remake and go around southward. You will need the right place, but all you can see miles and miles of desert. Ibis itself features in many of Realm's myth and legends. I have no doubt you will learn something of use should you pay it a visit. And Aliahan is a place of great beauty. Tell me, is there a beauty? Where actually are we in the world? Oh, well then. That's a bit of a leap, isn't it? Get to. I think that's a good spot for us to leave off on. Been a while since I last saved, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, so we'll call it here. Reaching the whole new continent off of the tutorial island seems like a good spot. So I guess next time we will begin exploring the new continent and try to hunt down that crown. Well, thank you all for coming on out, and hopefully I will see